What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is LP Cruise 212. It's time to do the last act of Lantern Rite. Please be advised that if you have not done the Lantern Rite events yet, there will be spoilers. So if you want to avoid spoilers, I highly suggest you do the event before coming to this stream. If you already have done the event, you are okay. You will be fine. Just wanted to clarify that and make sure. And as always, you know, we gotta do these domains. Gotta go beat up some hilly churls here and there. Alright, guys. What the heck? I hate it when it does that. I freaking press the triangle. Now for some reason my thumb is pressing both triangle and circle. Like, what gives, man? Okay. I think I'm seeing... Oh, let me see. 310 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's enough to actually get myself more primo. No, more resting at the moment tonight. So... Alright, so let's see. So we got this one right here. Number 1. Gotta beat up some helichurls. Okay, so novel idea. That's number 3. Now where's number 4? Number 4 always seems to be tricky. Tricky to find. Oh, here it is. Right over here. Capsizing waves. Yo. Yo, I kid you not. One day I'm gonna freaking like play In Waves by Trivia. Like, I kid you not. I'm gonna do that one day. I kid you not. I'm gonna end up doing that. What the hell? Alright, here we go. So, I've actually found a shortcut to get to this guy. So, this is actually pretty easy. Get this guy out of the way. We're on the mountain, so... Get a whole bunch of these while I'm at it too. Hey, hey. How the hell did she get past through the tree? Seriously. Okay, let's check out what he wants. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna actually like get through this one. I think this is the second time I'm doing this quest. I did this I think I did it the other night, the last time I streamed. Oh shoot. My brother said he's out he's out and about. So
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
okay. These chumps again. Alright, gotta stop. Yo, that's twice this guy's cut me off.
Oz, reveal thyself!
I don't know who. Alright, you chumps had your fun. Let's go. Let's go. You guys have had. You guys caused me too much trouble. Yep, he's down. Down for the count. Alrighty then. That was pretty fun. Oh, that's right. We have new events now. So, Triumphant Frenzy. This is like a short event. So, this is looking pretty cool. Okay, so I could do 2. Actually, you know what I can do? Oh, let's see. I could wait for these 4 to unlock, and then, this one might not be unlocked until like Tuesday or Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, if this goes according to plan, right? Like, if I let these 2 unlock, then I could do 4 of them. I could do 4 all at once, and then I can wait for this one to be unlocked either on Wednesday or Thursday, give or take. This kind of looks like a fun event. Could be tough though, but we're gonna have to see where that goes. I don't mind having a fun time. That'd be cool. Yep, and then there's a chance that we're possibly going to be getting some snow again later tonight going into Saturday. So I don't know how that's going to turn out tomorrow. So I'm not liking where that's going. But we'll have to see. You know, it always rains around this area. Always. Oh, stopped. Okay, I was gonna say. I want to find out who this person is. And here come the Hilly Trails. Hey! That's for cutting off my path again, chump. There's the Sama Churl.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Dang. Serious right now?
Feel the split!
Oh, this guy. This guy's level 83, so I ain't got no problem with this guy. Just like, go around in circles against this loser.
Fire hazard!
Yeah, he's out. Okay, so we're about to get ready to like go to the third one. Looks like it's just Healy Trolls here from here on then, guys. Gonna go beat him up. We'll go to this one first. Yeah, hopefully my brother like look for those monsters. Do not come this way. You know what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna die. Don't come this way. Don't come this way. Do not come this way. Because last time one of them tried to get across and they actually, you know, they ended up disappearing without a case. Okay, so I'm gonna have to switch somebody out here. Let's bring in Kamisato Ayaka.
I await your instruction.
Yeah, this party's basically is for like my elite team. Basically, I like to switch them out here and there. All right.
By royal decree, here come the fireworks. Time for a light show.
Jeez, guys. This.
My apologies. Rest and rebuild.
How is it's the same guys? I always had a feeling it's always the same guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy literally almost tried to knock me out.
So rude.
I punch brain. How do you like getting pummeled, you little imp? Nope.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, get out. Oh, he tried to get a last move on me after he died. Try to get an afterlife out of me? Nope. Ain't gonna happen, buddy. Okay. Alright. That stupid bitch chump. He tried to freaking get the last laugh off of me. He failed on that one. That's an F. Ow. Come on, chump. I'll see no enemies. I think the enemies are usually in this tunnel, so... Who'd have thought? Time to get the drop on him. Hilly Chills hate it when I get the drop on him.
My apologies.
Man, you guys freaking... Man, you guys react late. Look at that! Freaking your Mia took care of them all.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Oh, you're dead now, buddy.
The fuse is lit.
Jeez. These Hilly Chills got smoked. They got destroyed. Let's see here. Nah. Not even close. So, if I happen to actually get... Well, this is basically gonna be enough, so I know that for a fact. Try to get like at least 200... No, at least keep my original Russian at 200 at the most. 160 at least, which is basically the standard, so that's that. Only reason why I like to keep it at 200 is because that way I have that like extra space when I do bosses and stuff like that.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Okay, that's about it for that part. Now we can do the final act. Hustle and bustle. Okay, just want to give everybody a heads up that if you have not done the quest, there will be spoilers. If you have not done the quest and if you don't want to be spoiled, I highly suggest you do the quest. And if you already have done the quest already, you guys are okay. So that's something I want to point out there, guys. Okay? Alright, so here we go.
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit! Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes! Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
That sounded like Yao Yao.
What are they doing here? Navia, Clarande!
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me, Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern Rite.
again. And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions. Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Furina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Furina's also here? In Qiaoying Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Furina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Furina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought... No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Nervalet was here too? What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
Lost a bet. Lost a bet to Ridesley. Bro. I'm done. I can't laugh too hard because I worked on my abs yesterday, so my abs are actually pretty sore right now. So, you know, core workouts are basically like the more like I like to push myself on, so.
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier. Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Qiaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you. That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Qiaoying Village later.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
So it looks like most of the people from Fontaine is coming across to Liyue to actually come check out the Lantern Rite Festival. However, so we are going to continue on where we're going to go. So let's go. So we're going to go find Hu Tao. Just make sure there's no hidden chests around here. And here she is with Zhongli and Furina.
Qiaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day. Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now, let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Furina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao? Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Furina about Qiaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Furina into being one of her clients. Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. Alright, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right. Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Furina! Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement Must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler in Paimon then?
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine, then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Furina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao...
Miss Furina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yep!
Paimon just like straight up lost that one.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
Huh? What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us. We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about. Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Furina.
I guessed it. I knew that there were... I had a feeling Furina was going to be one of Hu Tao's clients. Bro. I'm so done.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
Ha! You see? Paimon was right too! Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser. Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl... Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck. I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Something happen recently, Furina?
Huh? What do you mean?
services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend...
What about him?
He doesn't get out much, does he? Ah, no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Furina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so? Hmm? To borrow Miss Furina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nervalette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important. Hey, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Furina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Clorand. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Furina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it. It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Furina,
Oh, yes?
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams. Ooh.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Gotta say, Furina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Qiaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Chlorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewin.
Chlorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually...
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
Oh, that's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
Yes, I'm already in chapter 4. So if you haven't done it yet, then you know there's spoilers up ahead. So I don't know if you've done chapter 4 or not, so just giving you a heads up. Oh yeah, welcome aboard though. It's great to have people here.
See, even Chlorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Chlorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
I can't wait.
We
I can't wait
don't
for
know
that.
exactly when he'll show up.
Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty cool. I have a feeling. Okay, so I see that you've already done chapter 4. I didn't want to do chapter 4 yet until I finished up Furina's character quest, which I did it like the other day. There's like 2 parts of it. I did it Tuesday, then Wednesday, then yesterday was my break on stream, so... Oh, nuts. Oh, okay, here we go. I gotta go back to Fontaine. Oh, so chapter 4 is some Lewis, some Fontaine. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Yup. This is gonna be pretty good. Yup, I saw. That was pretty fun. Hoot's house like my is like my favorite like one of my favorite pyro characters. So like I have characters that are like level 80 and level 90 already. Okay, and here's the roulette. So let's see what's gonna happen now. So Mike's gonna go up to avoid echo, so enjoy the cutscene, guys.
Look! It's Neuvillette! We lucked out!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village. I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Ah, that explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
Okay, before I go any further, the 3rd chapter was amazing. I'll give you that for sure. I mean, I wanted to, like, you know, scream, shout, in excitement because it was so amazing. But I think, like, this Lantern Rite, they went all out. They went all out on the 4th Lantern Rite. It was just straight up. It was just straight up amazing. I had no words. I think it was They think this Lantern Rite was better than last year's. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, every last Lantern Rites were always good, but I think this one takes the cake out of the first 3.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts, so I decided to have a go. We joked with Clarence some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom.
Well, this is the 4th Lantern Rite. The very first Lantern Rite was in 2021. So I started playing this game since September 28th, 2020. So, like, I'm one of those people that actually started playing it since day one. So I've done every single Lantern Rite, like from 2021, 2022, and so on.
But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
Also, it's 2023. Wow, so you have freaking grinded to get yourself ahead. Like, wow, that's like so much dedication for you, man. Like, that's very impressive. To start left from the beginning of left from Mondstadt all the way to Fontaine. That's pretty insane. Yeah, my adventure rank is AR60. Took me 3 years actually to get there. But understand, the reason why it took me 3 years to get to AR60 is because, like, outside of this, I do work. I do have a job. So, like, you know, there's stuff that I do outside of this. I'll get into it in a moment once. I'll explain things once I'm done with this cutscene. You're AR-43? Okay. Not
Then
bad.
we are of the same
Not
mind.
bad.
It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, like, you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once. refreshing. My spontaneous outings seem to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Ooh, that looks so nice. It looks almost in comparison to... Kind of reminds me of a Dragonair, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like a Dragonair, yeah. The evolved form of Dratini. Oof, I think it took me like a year and a half to get me up to AR-60. But if you ask me, I think when Fontaine dropped last year, around like August 16th of 2023, like I freaking like racked up a lot of XP to get up to AR-60. So I think it took me like, I would say, when did I get it to AR-58? I got it to AR-58 in 2022. And then by 2023, I started doing most of the Samara quests to get myself ahead and everything. So that way, before Fontaine dropped. Before Fontaine dropped, I did most of the quests in Sumeru. Tried to get ahead of the Archon quests. And did some of the world quests and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I was trying to find out. It looks like a cup, if I'm not mistaken, or like a mug, if I'm not mistaken. But let's continue on with the cutscene. Okay, my mic's about to go up in a moment, right? Just about now.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really? You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted. You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oof, that is a difficult question.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Nice. Okay, so I didn't have to do much about there. So, favorite Genshin character? That is a tough one. Like, I always have a list of top 3 favorites. Or like a top 5. But if I have to go with like one favorite Genshin character, it would be Yoimiya. Yeah, it'd definitely be Yoimiya. That's my #1 favorite. Because of her character design, her outfit, everything. Like, now. So if your favorite is the Traveler, but which Traveler did you pick? Did you pick Ether or did you pick Lumine? Ether. Okay, so you picked Ether. Okay. I picked Lumine because, to me, like, when I first started, I felt like Lumine was more of a, was more of calling to me rather than Ether, and plus, I always liked playing, like, with the female character, basically, so I went with Lumine, and I gave her, like, the nickname, Luna. That's a pretty cool nickname for her. So I guess that's it. I'm assuming. I guess that's everything I've done. Yeah. That's basically it. Alright, let's... Okay, there we go. 400. That's what something I wanted to do to get my wrestling up. That's the goal. Whoa, whoa. Okay. So, for people new to my channel, my name is LP Cruz 212. I do AMVs, Genshin Impact streams, and I would stream games outside of Genshin Impact. And the one game I'm currently streaming outside of Genshin is Italia Rise of 3. That's the game I'm currently streaming outside of Genshin, and when I do that, is usually one of my LP Cruise 212 play series. Okay, so you like Ether more than Lumine. Okay. Yeah, so Yoimiya always being my number one. So I'll show you what my Yoimiya build is. So hold on, first things first. This is my Yoimiya build. 60% crit rate, crit damage. Pyro resistant, 15%. I think she's got every single percentage because she's possessing this. The Skyward Harp. This is rank 4 because I've lost 50/50s to this one on weapon banners, or I just happened to get it like on the Wanderlust banner. Yeah. Sometimes like losing a 50/50 to that is a good thing. Because this weapon is powerful. No matter what. And this is the build that I got her. Wanderer's Troop. And it's funny because like her crit damage stats, you don't even have to do nothing. Because she already is built on crit damage. The one character, don't get me wrong on this one. Amber, basically I switch her out in rotation with other characters in my party. So I like to use her too. So check this. This is my Amber build. 62.2% crit rate, crit damage. This is the weapon. She's possessing Yelan's weapon. Aqua Simulacra. Yoimiya's main artifacts? No, not exactly. That's kind of the artifacts that I just threw on her for Yoimiya. But that she ended up being powerful. Like, enough that I didn't want to change it. Because if I change it, then I don't know what's going to happen. But this Amber here, I experimented on her on different artifacts. I did the Wanderer's Troop. She was alright with it. But then I switched to the Crimson Witch artifacts. Let me remind you, those artifacts are very hard. Crimson Witch artifacts are hard to farm. They're very hard. So this, I gave this set to Amber, but giving her the crit rate and stuff like that. And get this. She is C6. I had to buy her her cons. That's how crazy. Let me go back with Yoimiya. This is her cons. I have C2 Yoimiya. So as of now, I think she's my only Inazuma character that is C2. And then I'm gonna show you Mona. I lost to her 2 weeks ago, and I was not happy. But I got the guaranteed character that I wanted this banner. Mona is C5. So you know, this is the artifacts that Mona's running. Wit Sith. The Wit Sith should be a 5-star catalyst rather than a 4-star. And the reason why is because of the crit damage. And this thing is on level 90. Like, Mona with her ultimate move, she deals 30,000. So that makes her dangerous. This is my Hu Tao. So, as you can see. Crit rate, crit damage.
Toodaloo.
She's got 40% pyro resistance. Staff of Homa. I still gotta get the Staff of Homa up to like level 80. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get a constellation from Amber. Oh shoot, sorry. And I recently got Hu Tao C3 like a couple months ago. Where her banner had a rerun, right? So I chose to get her C3. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get Hu Tao C3. And that's what I did. This is official. Official I still have to work on. But even though, despite wanting to rework on her, she's still overpowered. You see GC6. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I'm gonna show you the talents. Yoimiya is close to being crowned. Yup. I got Staff of Homa. This one, I don't want to crown her yet. I really don't. And the reason why I don't want to crown her yet is because I want to get 2 more of these. So I want to get these up to level 10 as much as possible. I know these are going to reach up to level... I know these are going to reach up to level 12 because I think that's the max. Because once I get Yoimiya C3, she's going to be... One of them's going to be level 15, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why Yoimiya is on the verge of being my first character to be crowned. Okay, now that I have that done out of the way. I will pull on this one, but I don't know. There's only 3 days left for this darn thing. Right? Want to chance it the next time? Look, a purple. Damn. That wasn't good.
What should I try this time? Let me tell you. Try something new.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Okay, so this is the character that I've recently gotten a few days ago, so I got the Cloud Retainer. She's the character that was hard to pull, because on my third 10 pull, I lost my 50-50 to Mona, which gave her C5. But after I got her guarantee, so this is what I have for now. This is temporary, so this is temporary until like I figure out the right artifacts for her. So this is what she's possessing for now. So I gave her the wit Sith for now, but the thing is with this one, like everybody knows the wit Sith is like the most overpowered catalyst weapon in Genshin. So that's where like the artifacts come in. So this is something for now until I get like the right artifacts for her, because I want her to be like a really good support. But if she does good with all this crit and stuff like that, then, you know, maybe I'll keep it. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Let me see. Maybe I could do some domains. Probably get some artifacts. Yeah, let's do artifacts. We'll go to... Let's go to Fontaine. Do I do Fontaine artifacts, or do I do some artifacts in Sumeru? Think. I could probably do artifacts in... At least, nope, that's not it. It's usually in this color. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's see what we can get out of that. I gotta say, Shanyun. Do level 90. We'll have to do yeah, the reason why is because Johnny has like a has that ultimate ability where, well, not like her ultimate elemental skill, but like her regular elemental skill has that this 3 jump move, and then she like flies down like a soaring eagle.
Need the help of an elder, huh?
Level 90. Let's see. Who can help me out of this one? Let's see. No. I could go with this party. Oh yeah, I could definitely go with this party. This is my aggravate party. Cole is like my strongest Dendro character, only because I built her as crit by accident without planning it. That was not supposed to happen. She was supposed to be a support, but she ended up being a crit. Wait a minute. I think I have enough of her talents to actually... I'm US, actually. So I play on US server. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so if I get one more of this one, then I can actually level up her materials.
There is no escape.
Ah, yes.
Hold the line.
Chumps.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night. Shine down.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, oh, you chumps are gonna get it now. Well, I think it's North American server. I think it's called the North American server, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is. I always keep forgetting, because I always... Man, you're not supposed to...
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
The stupid mushrooms. Y'all pulling out the biggest cheap shots out there right now. Oh my god, bro. Dude.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Alright.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
There we go.
Just like we rehearsed. Billowing surge.
Now you shall perish.
Damn mushrooms.
Shine down.
Oh, you pulse brain. Oh, shoot. How'd I run out of that? No, I could have sworn I made more of those. That's alright. Okay. No panic, no panic. I just forget to press a certain button on this darn thing. I have something that's gonna fix this. Yeah, I always forget. Like, I don't know why I always call it. I always call it the U.S. server for short. I can use that one, but I don't know if that's gonna do any good. Aw, man, come on, Cruz, think. Come on. There we go. Just destroy it.
Illusion shattered.
As you wish,
All right.
Fräulein.
Rest and rebuild.
Okay.
By royal decree.
There we go.
There is no escape.
Taurus, bring refuge. Allow me.
Whoa. Hey. That's something I don't... Okay. Don't ever underestimate my geography, okay? May I remind you that. Alright, just so you know, I have a mod on my chat that lurks around here. And his name is Savage, okay? And that's my brother. Are you saying that my geography is poor? Hell no. Never say that about my geography. That's something you don't trigger me on. Yo, not gonna freaking people question my geography, okay?
Illusion shattered!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from Jin. Hold the line!
Just so you know that I'm gonna
Inazuma shines eternal!
Hi! Ow! Just like we rehearsed!
Odd reveal by
Covenants of the Deep!
a brash maneuver.
As you wish, maid Fräulein.
Yo, we'll get to that in a moment. I'm gonna do my stuff right now. Just hold on one sec.
Write this on your side!
Why are these dudes being bullies right now? First and foremost.
Allow me!
Torn to oblivion!
By royal decree.
Turn! Bring refuge!
Shine down!
Okay, you wanna bulldoze me?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Back you some bulldoze. Aw, damn it, come on. Okay, he's dead. What the f- Aw, come on, man.
Just like we rehearsed! Hold the line!
Uphill battle.
Billowing surge!
Alright, wait, hold up. Temporary retreat. And the flag that you showed me was France. And you're on timeout for 24 hours. Don't ever. Here's the thing. You do not tell me that my geography is poor. Alright? You don't ever disrespect me like that. I take no bullshit from nobody. I don't want to curse on my channel, but let me say this. Don't ever come and fucking disrespect me and tell me my geography is poor. Okay? Alright? When you come to my stream, we're here to stream for fun and everything else. Okay? We don't come and judge people on this chat. I will take zero tolerance on that. Okay? So with that, here's what I'm gonna do. You know what? Alright, nice. And I'm gonna let you guys understand this, that when I stream, we wanna have a good time. We don't need to be personally attacking other people and judging people's, you know, like their IQs and stuff like that. We don't do that here. Okay? And saying that my geography is poor is a personal attack on me. And I will not tolerate that. Oh no, you just... Oh no, man, you're good, man. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, it's nothing against you. Just got here, so you know you're good. Cause one person actually did like did that to me. So you know we don't take. We're here to have a good time. We want to do stuff like that. But you know, understand this. My buddy Savage, which is my brother, he lurks on this channel and he's a mod on my channel. Okay, so the rule is this though. There's no cursing on this chat. On this chat. Okay, let's go over the rules. Okay, here's the thing. Let me just calm down. I don't like losing my temper on my stream. That's something I don't like doing. Okay, so here's the thing. So in chat, there's no cursing. Okay, there is no uses of the N word. There's no sexual explicit language. Okay, and also like when you come to the chat, we all want to have a good time. We all want to, you know, have a little fun here and there, you know, stuff like that. So that's something I want to go over with. So I do apologize if I like lost my cool, but you know, at the same time, you got to understand and never judge someone else's geography, okay? Alright, let's take her out. The thing is, I need a healer, so...
Are you going to hold a festival?
Okay. Okay, let's see if this actually works this time. Damn, y'all bullies? Let's shoot.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Yo, come on, man.
Fireworks. Time for
Acting like Blasco's over here, seriously. Oh, he's out.
Allow me.
There we go.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Crisis on the side.
No rest for the wicked.
Covenant of the Deep.
Wow, he totally missed that one.
Trust and rebuild.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Gold Bishop down. Hold the line.
Strike one.
By royal decree.
Holy Emma, help! Billowing surge.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Fuse is lit. Don't touch me!
Oh, darn it.
Fire hazard!
There we go. I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Ooh. It's looking pretty good. Okay, let's change characters here. You know, I'm gonna take a break, guys. You know, I'm about to like stop this stream. I need a break. I need to like cool off just for a bit before I do my Atelier Riser 3 stream. Okay, so I'll be right back within an hour and a half. Me and Savage are gonna actually party up later on. So Savage will be in the Atelier Riser 3 stream. Okay, so there's gonna be that. All right, so until then, guys, I'll be right back, and don't go nowhere.